Rolling and action.
I'd have found it, but the usher was so nasty about my striking matches during the magic fire music. You know what this is, don't you?
Suppose you tell me.
It's a teddy bear. Surely you've seen one before.
Oh, not that big.
Would you like to know what I do with it?
I couldn't possibly guess.
I sleep with it.
Do you?
Yes, I do. Are you going to speak to me as though I were an imbecile, too?
Oh, there. We mustn't get hostile.
No, of course not. You haven't harmed me. Would you like to know why I sleep with it?
If you'd care to tell me.
I don't care, and I'll tell you. I get lonely. I'm too old for a lover, too fastidious to sleep with a cat.
Well, then by all means, you must bring it to bed with you while you're here. Would you care to take off your hat?
If I'm going to stay here the rest of my life, I might as well.
It's a mighty saucy hat.
A 10-cent piece of felt and 3 chicken feathers. $85. Why economy has to be so expensive, I don't know.
It takes imagination.
And the blood of pirates. But I wanted it. I wanted a hat like that since I was 16, for all the good it does me now. Well, I won't need a hat here. Maybe you can use it for something. What, I don't know.
Oh, no. You better keep it. You might need it.
My hair looks like the matted end of a coconut.
Oh, I don't think so. It's a lovely shade.
You should have seen it last year. Bright red. And then just to be different, I dyed it black with a white streak right down the middle. Looked like nothing as much as a skunk. Finally, I just gave up and tinted it blue. Goes with everything.
Well, it will certainly go with your room. Did you bring a suitcase?
My daughter did. I wasn't consulted.
Well, I'll just take this and bring it up, and you can explore your surroundings tomorrow. Oh, no, you can wait right here.
Alone?
Well, of course.
No handcuffs?
No, we have the honor system.
Do you think I belong here?
We are understaffed, Mrs. Savage. I am kept far too busy to have any opinions.
I want to know what they told you about me.
What is there to tell?
Did they mention my memorial fund?
Not to me.
Then they probably told you that my husband's death affected my reason.
Well, that would be understandable.
But untrue.
Why, weren't you happy with your husband?
I married Jonathan when I was 16 years old. I loved him from the moment I met him to the moment he died. Do you know what that means?
I think so.
Well, you don't, my dear. It meant that my only aim in life was to make him happy, to want what he wanted, to anticipate what would give him pleasure. And that meant that all the things I'd ever wanted had to be forgotten.
Oh, surely you have no regrets.
None while he was alive. But after he died, I remembered all the foolish things I'd always wanted to do.
Oh, what was it you wanted to do?
Things that would have shocked poor Jonathan.
Such as dyeing your hair blue?
That, and speaking French, and ballet dancing, and people. When I was a girl, I was sure I could have been a great actress. So with no responsibilities and time running out, I decided to be one.
Don't you think you waited a little too long for that?
I certainly do. If I'd been a fool when I was young, no one would have noticed the difference when I got old.
Well, I would never consider you old, Mrs. Savage.
Having kicked over the traces myself and realized again the importance of unimportant things, I decided I'd help other people have the foolish things they'd always wanted.
And how would you do that?
By founding the Jonathan Savage Memorial Fund, a foundation to give money away to people in memory of my husband. And that insane idea brought me here.
Well, I don't think you'll find it too unpleasant here. Would you like to go up and get settled in your room now?
Well, at least my French lessons taught me one thing.
What's that?
What I am. A mort canard. That's a dead duck, I think.
I'm sure it's not as bad as all that.
Oh, yes, it is. Someday you will realize that a great injustice was done to me. You'll know that I was always quite sane. But here I am, and here they'll try to keep me, with my few foolish years taken from me. Well, if people walked around the edge of the carpet every once in a while, it would say, wear it out in the middle.